So Callaway think that this is their fastest iron ever. It's got some serious strong lofts, and according to them, it's time to think speed and go. So Callaway in the Rogue ST have got 4 models. I've got 3 on show here, so we're missing the Pro model at the moment. So you've got the Max head, which is the standard head, Max OS and Max OS Lite. So this is predominantly their standard iron. It's going to be probably our biggest seller. You've got the Max OS and the Max OS Lite, which are slightly wider soled. So for that mid to high handicapper that wants to get the ball up a little bit easier, they're going to work. The light head works really well if we need to put a lighter head and change some swing rates around for slower swing speed. So there's lots of options in this range. They're using AI technology like they used to in the Epic and in the driver as well. So let's have a few hits. Let's see what ball speeds we're getting. The lofts on these irons are crazy strong. So the 7 iron loft, this iron I've got here, is 27.5 degrees. That's pretty crazy. But let's see if I can get this thing in the air. Let's see how fast it is, and let's see what power we can get out of it. So that was a pretty decent strike. Come over here and check out some of these ball speeds. So this is a 7 iron. I've got the Project X LS extra stiff shaft, so as close as I can. They weren't wrong, were they? It's hot. 135 4-mile-an-hour ball speed. I'm swinging it a little bit slow. I'm getting a little bit older, and it's a little bit of a cold morning today. But look at the crazy distance in that carry. My launch angle's at 16.5 degrees. I'm a bit concerned I'm not going to get the 4 iron in the air. This thing is fast. Now, is that a good thing for an iron? Sometimes. If you're struggling to get your low to mid irons the distance that you want, then this iron can really help you, right? But if you've got a bit of speed, I mean, I've got a club head speed of 90 miles an hour, I'm not sure I really need to be hitting my 7 iron 194 yards on the fly. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but how much I can control that? I think the iron itself is a good looking iron. It's a very, very Callaway iron. Thicker top edge, frames the golf ball very, very well. Looks good, looks really, really sharp on the back. And it feels all right. It feels like a Callaway iron, right? It feels like it's going to give you a bit of forgiveness. I'm sure that you're going to see that I've hit a few heavy and thin in the clip. So, but they've all gone there or thereabouts. So it's a good iron. It's forgiving. And it's fast. So if distance is something that you want out of your golf irons this year, you've got to have at least a try with Rogue. If you struggle with controlling distance, maybe this isn't the model to try, but maybe the Rogue ST Pro will be, and you'll be able to see that in a few videos' time. It's a good iron. So Callaway weren't wrong. Think speed, go Rogue in 2022.